This is Call the Police.
Live on the Unity Station, NTA Channel 5, Abuja.
The least you and I can do is to assist them by making security our primary concern.
And with your support, with your assistance, criminality will be stamped out of FCT. We have determined, we have the capacity to withstand them, we have the capacity to equally deal with them, Your Excellency.
Lowest minimum time possible, especially when the callers were able to get across to us quickly.
Security is everyone's business. This is why NTA Channel 5 Abuja is collaborating with the FCT Police Command in providing a weekly platform for up-to-date security check in the FCT. Join us for the real information every Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. on NTA Channel 5 Abuja, the Unity Station.
Two months ago, a new commissioner of police was deployed to the Federal Capital Territory to ensure the delivery of quality security services to residents and stakeholders of the territory. This is following the upscale of kidnapping and banditry, wanchons, as well as Sunday security challenges that put the nation's capital on the spotlight. Now, what are the expectations of FCT residents and what are the plans for enhanced proactive intelligence that is led crime fighting strategy to nip the crime in bud, pockets of criminal activities in the FCT, and lots more? These are some of the issues we'll be looking at on this week's episode of your regular security check program, Call the Police on the Unity Station, NTA Channel 5, Abuja. My name is Tessie Omeri. We thank you for joining us. Today is a very special edition, and I'll tell you why when we return. Do stay with us.
To equally deal with them, Your Excellency.
Lowest minimum time possible, especially when the callers were able to get across to us quickly.
Security is everyone's business. This is why NTA Channel 5 Abuja is collaborating with the FCT Police Command in providing a weekly platform for up-to-date security check in the FCT. Join us for the real information every Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. on NTA Channel 5 Abuja, the Unity Station.
Thank you for staying tuned. If you're just joining us, this is Call the Police, your weekly security check program on the Unity Station, NTA Channel 5, Abuja. Let's watch this background report to usher in our special August guests.
Many security observers in the FCT regarded his deployment to the nation's capital as a right call, considering the prevailing situation. Commissioner of Police Bennett Igwe is one police officer that is feared and dreaded by criminal sorts, especially around the confines of the Federal Capital Territory. The no-nonsense Bennett Igwe is an operations asset regarded by analysts as the engine room of policing in the FCT in the last couple of years. Evidently so, his dominance of FCT boundary communities as DC operations of the command, where he spearheaded and marshaled special operations such as Safe G7, Operation Velvet, anti-kidnapping, and Forest Save, among others, bettered positive events to reshape the security architecture of the nation's capital under his coordination.
You can see the villages, the route we have shown you is the kidnappers route. You cannot even believe, you can see the mountains around. The route you are following us is the kidnappers route. Because we are doing an operation, that's why you see them. But as we are here now, before we reach here, I'm already aware. They have called me from the village after Pedi that we are here. So you can see how they move.
About 2 months ago, January 17th, the Inspector General of Police launched the Special Intervention Squad on FCT security situation, commanded by CP Bennett Igwe, with a strict order to end the relative threats to security in the area. And as expected, he commanded the squad under the sun and darkness of the nights, brought immediate respite to the situation. A position he held until his deployment to the command as Commissioner of Police FCT.
You can see how happy they are. And they said many of them have come back. They have come back and they're happy they're back in their homes. Instead of running away, they are now back in their homes. And our continuous visit will ensure and further show that building confidence in them that the government is capable of protecting them.
3 days later, CP Igwe reported at the command for duties, talking tough and declaring an all-out war on suspected criminals wherever they may be hibernating in the FCT space.
To the criminals that me and them, I left and they started to pass maga, I want to inform them that the Igwe they used to know is back.
Walking the talk, barely 48 hours later, CP Bennett Igwe paraded 6 suspected kidnappers, including 2 girls allegedly involved in the Ido abduction incident a week before then.
When you see them, you will not suspect them. They will come and buy things for them. You will not suspect them because they are girls. That is their work. So they are part of the kidnapping group. They used to come in from Kaduna to do the act. Today he is here with us. This is the leader, this is Buhari. So the law has caught up with him. This money they got from other kidnappings that do it. Look at the handset they used to collect from people.
This was followed by a series of other successes, such as arrest of armed robbers, foiling of a child trafficking syndicate to rescue 12 children, and raid of black spots to arrest suspected criminals. Popularly known for his 4-point operational policing mantra of criminals either facing him in duel, be in his cell, on the run, or relocating, Bennett Igwe takes the mantle of FCT Police Command leadership at a period when much is expected to deal with the scourge of kidnapping and one chance that has dominated the space in recent time. How much will he bring to bear in this regard against the high security expectations of FCT residents? Only time will judge.
Yes, Onotu, only time will judge. And that time is now. Should we say a situation of round peg in a round hole? The man for the job is here. Thank you so much for that detailed profile and achievements. Let me go on by saying that he was born on the 7th of October, 1968 in Akata Oru East local government area of Imo State with primary and secondary education, as well as BSc in Estate Management and MSc Business Administration from University of Nigeria, Nsukka, Enugu State. He enlisted into the Nigerian Police Force as Cadet ASP in 1996 until his appointment as the Commissioner of Police, FCT. Bennett Igwe held numerous operational, administrative, and intelligence positions, the last of which was Commander IGP Special Intervention Squad, SIS, at the Force Headquarters. Ladies and gentlemen, join me to welcome CP Bennett Igwe, Commissioner of Police, FC Command. Thank you for joining us on today's special edition of Call the Police.
Thank you so much.
Thank
you, residents. I'm here now.
You're finally here. Yes. FC residents have waited, they have yearned, they have asked, and thank God you are here with us. And we know because of the nature of your operations, that's why you have not been able to join us. And we know that FC residents will perfectly understand. And today that you're here with us, let's get straight to the business. So now, CP, let's begin this way. A couple of weeks ago, this issue of kidnapping was like the order of the day in FCT Command. Why is the territory like became so vulnerable to this issue of kidnapping?
Anyway, it may be vulnerable before I came. The terrains of FCT, and the terrains of FCT is the problem of FCT. We are bordered by 4 states that their boundaries are crime-prone, volatile in crime. And the mountain terrain of FCT, as well as the swampy areas of Sambuare and the Kuje, where you must pass through the water before you reach the boundaries. Those are the many challenges. And the FCT is increasing in population.
Sure.
Many youths are here who have no work. Some are in FCT, they come to look for work. Where is the work? And they must feed themselves. So if there's no work and they must feed themselves, you know what they will do. So they have to find way, by hook or by crook, in order to feed themselves. So, and that's what has resulted in the crime earlier.
Okay.
But since I promised them, because the day I took over, I told them that I'm back. It's no longer business as usual.
When you say you're back, can you describe how the situation is now that you're back?
You can see everybody is enjoying peace. I was invited by the Senate last week, Senate of the Federal Republic last week, and they ended up encouraging and thanking the Inspector General of Police for bringing me to FCT and to have restored peace and order in FCT, especially one chance. And one chance, I said this several times, one chance is robbery. So I will not call one chance, I will call robbers.
Okay.
Because there's no law establishing any offense in Nigeria to be one chance. It is robbery.
Okay.
Robbery and kidnapping. No person has paid ransom since I took over. And there's no kidnapping yet. But we are, because we decided to dominate the bushes and their roots. And we made it full domination, without fear of favor. And we are ready. And they know we are ready.
Okay.
And those who have caught, they will have to go into different camps.
Okay. Talking about readiness, I want to believe that FCT residents are also ready to talk to CP, our new sheriff in town, even though you are no longer fresh because you have spent 2 months and like 48 hours after your assumption, you have already commenced operation, like you have been there for long. So I would say that they have been eager to be part of this discussion. I can see they're already calling. Okay, if you are also if you also want to join us, you can call the number showing on your screen. I can see callers are already eager to hear our new CP with his strategies, which you have heard from him. The town is really peaceful, and if you want to make comments or also other requests, you can call so that he will be here to answer you live and direct. Okay, we have our very first caller on the program. Thank you for joining us. Good morning.
Hello?
Hello, can you please turn down the volume of your TV set?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you, ma. Good morning.
Good morning.
Seriously, I love the program.
Okay.
And I want to say a big congratulations to the new city FCT.
Thank you.
May God give you the strength to deliver FCT. Seriously, we have suffered in the hands of these kidnappers. I'm guided by Christ.
Okay. Can you please tell us your name?
I'm based in Kuje. Seriously, that community, we have suffered a lot, but we thank God for your rapid rest. May God give you the strength to deliver in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Thank you so much.
So it's all about commendation. I know that's what we'll be receiving today because. Hello? Thank you for joining us. Can you please turn down the volume of your TV? Or you move away from your TV set?
Yes, I just did that. Good morning.
Morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
Congratulations to our city and congratulations to NTA for putting this program on air.
Thank you very
really
much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Please, I just want to ask a question.
Okay.
In terms of self-defense, what kind of, will I call it weapon now, or the kind of defensive material can a law-abiding citizen go out with?
Okay.
Because now, even in your home or anywhere, you probably need something to defend yourself before maybe the police or any other person will come to your aid. So I just want to know what kind of material that
Self-defense
someone
weapon.
keep in his house
Okay.
or go out with.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you very much. My name is Innocent.
Thank you, Innocent, for that question. CP, sir.
He was talking of something to put on record for self-defense. Everything you put in for you to defend yourself is part of self-defense. If as far as you are not using it for crime,
Okay.
if you sharpen a good cutlass and put it under your bed, it's a very good instrument for self-defense.
Okay.
And in case you are waiting for kidnapper, if a kidnapper come to kidnap you and you have a good cutlass, why can't you defend yourself? In one of the kidnapping issues I attended in Kwaitakwali, the kidnappers came, they took the man, and they were going away. The wife was hiding behind the door, and she knows where the husband sharpened cutlass I kept, and immediately used the cutlass on the kidnapper and cut the kidnapper from the neck. That was how kidnapping ended that day.
The wife became the chief security officer.
Yes. I gave her an award.
Oh, wow.
Because she said she checked how they will take the husband away. So, and she mustered the courage. Defend yourself. Oh. I'm telling residents, defend yourself. There are a lot of things you can use to defend yourself. Once you don't use it, if you use it in crime, you become criminal.
Okay, thank you so much. Innocent, I want to believe the CP has answered you appropriately. Hello, thank you for joining us. Good morning, tell us your name.
Hello, good morning, madam.
Yes, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, this is Mr. Emmanuel, I'm calling from Utako.
Emmanuel from Utako, go ahead.
Utako, yes.
Yes, you're live on TV.
First of all, let me congratulate the FCT. You know, when these police have done well, I think we need to praise them. With this man around FCT, I think FCT is in the safe hand right now. I don't know him, but we should all over Africa, they are talking about him. That
the man of the moment.
You see the whole terrain.
Okay.
The man is working.
Okay.
But sir, I want to give you some information.
Go ahead.
Maybe your men will do better. You know, this badness, by the time I called, I complained concerning that badness. That badness, what is it? There's a forest there, just close to the road. So all these power, I can call them Bababola. There is attract people there.
Okay.
You know, and also this Agboro in FCT. I don't know. Think you are trying concerning one chance and this thing. Please, what can you do for us concerning those boys that call themselves Agboro? Maybe when you park your car or just jump into your car, start driving stereo. Please, I want you to do something. And thank you, and thank you for your good job.
Thank you, Emmanuel, for calling.
Thank you so much for appreciating the little we have done. We started from the big one. We started from the kidnappers, the robbers, and we are coming down. And I was in Banex last week. I addressed the whole market last week. I told them that those who don't have business being in Banex should leave before I will set my satellite on them. I was in Banex.
Okay.
And I addressed them.
Okay.
I think I'm getting report now from the task force of Banex that they are leaving. Because I told them that I will set my satellite that side. And I don't want anybody to feel that I took the laws into my hands.
Okay.
That's why I went to warn them.
Okay.
And I did that as a proactive measure.
Okay.
Then, secondly, I know where you're talking about the Agboros that are converting so many places to motor park. Before I came here, I went to FCD, the Minister of Transport,
okay,
and we are discussing something. I told them that it cannot be business as usual. If you go to Apo roundabout now, if you can see I have cleared Apo roundabout. You go there now, you see how clear it is.
okay.
They turned everywhere to the motor park, but we cannot take it. So it's stage by stage.
Okay.
We are going to do that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. The people from Banex, like you heard, he said it's stage by stage, and it's coming down to that area. Okay, Abuja City Center, the menace of one chance, is a crime that is synonymous. How do you intend to tackle this issue of one chance?
One chance, I told them now when I took over, that the robbers, I have started treating them like robbers. Are you hearing them again? I told them that I will treat them like robbers, and they are robbers. Because I said it that day that I pity them because they don't know what they're doing. If they know they're robbers, no matter what, the women who are involved, we treat them like robbers.
Okay. And they have also changed their tactics, the way they operate. They used to pick people on the highway.
Yes.
Now they even come to the city center.
Yes.
To pretend, where you will see the vehicle looking so innocent because of the caliber of people in that vehicle. So how will the residents protect themselves in this kind of instance?
You see, like I said, since I told them that many of them are in an unmarked taxis.
Yes.
They have started painting their vehicles into taxi colors. But
yeah,
I know it. And we have started seeing them, but if you see the painting is very new.
Oh.
And they are not original taxis. It's because I started issuing out my, arresting some of them that they started converting their vehicle to taxi. But you see, the plate number is still defective. The one that went viral last time, that they mobbed, that went viral, that plate number belonged to trailer. That plate number is trailer plate number.
That's when it was traced.
Yes, I traced it.
Okay.
I traced the plate number.
Okay.
I discovered it is trailer. So that's exactly what I'm telling listeners.
It's okay. Let's pick this call. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Morning. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, my name is John.
Okay.
Calling from Kubwa.
John from Kubwa. Go ahead.
Yes, I thank the commissioner for being on the program today. My question actually is about so much that has been happening in Kubwa in recent times, including stabbing of several women in Sitakore.
Okay.
In addition to that, the dangerous people at that Arab road, the road leading to Duse.
Okay.
If you pass that road, the road is not motorable to Duse, but Okada.
Okay.
To pass that road from Arab road to Duse.
Okay.
And if you pass that place, when you see the type of people there, your heart will cut. You cannot pass that way, and your mind will be shaking because of the dangerous element on that road, particularly one side where the road stops, the expressway stops.
Okay, and, Mr. John, you have made your point. So that he can respond, we are running out of time. He's talking about incident of stabbing people around Chikakore in Kubwa. Anyway,
I'm happy he knows that there's no kidnapping as usual in Kubwa. And if he knows what we have done to stop kidnapping in Kubwa area, he will praise the security forces.
Okay.
Kubwa is one of the places that is prone. Because at the back of Kubwa, where Biaji is, Biaji across, Kushi Bay, Grita 1, Grita 2, up to Caravan. That is where kidnappers were taking them, who are living in Kubwa.
Okay.
And since they have not seen kidnapping again,
they have changed.
They will change tactics. And because they know they cannot kidnap and go free.
Okay. So this stabbing, how do we?
Maybe it's this some of these miscreant boys.
Okay.
I will go into Kubwa.
Okay.
And I have forces in Kubwa.
Thank you so much. Mr. John, I want to believe you are listening. Reassurances from the CP, he will go to Kubwa. Okay, we are really running out of time. Let me quickly, before we round up, the Easter is around the corner, and I know it's festive period. What's the security preparations to safeguard lives and property?
The security agencies are ready for the Easter. And I want to assure the residents that there's no cause for alarm. There's nothing to fear about.
Okay.
We know they are enjoying peace now. I'm not taking the peace everybody is enjoying in FCT for granted. And that's why sustenance, what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm not keeping quiet. I must sustain.
Okay.
And we know that they need peace. So I am telling residents of FCT that go your businesses. We have dominated mosques. We have done postings for the churches, for the mosque, because you can see both of them are trying to tally together, both Salah and the Easter.
Yes.
So I've done our deployment. Okay. And I want to assure them. Okay. But I want to tell the criminals that they should know that wherever they run to, they should, those who have run away should remain there. Because if you enter, it's not business as usual. And I want to tell you, if you enter and I catch you, sorry. I don't know how to say it.
Thank you, CP, sir, for coming on the program. Let me borrow from the CP. He said, if you have run away, you remain there. That's a warning from the CP himself, and we know he's a man of action. We thank you for coming on the program this morning. Thank you, our august visitor in March, for gracing our studio, even though NTA Channel 5 is your home, so it's like a homecoming for you.
I will come again.
We know, definitely we know you would. We would always host you over and over. We will never get tired of having you around, because even before now, we know that you have been a very close friend of the family. We thank you for coming around to share a wealth of experience with us this morning.
Thank you so much.
To our dear viewers, I wish we can go on and on. I was actually enjoying the reassurances from the CP FC command when he says FCT is becoming crime-free, and we are hoping and praying that he will sustain that effort and that vigor. And that's it on today's episode of the program. We thank you for sharing your time with us. See you next week when we come your way with another edition of Call the Police from the entire production crew. We thank you for your time. Good morning.